In this video, I'm going to show you how you can fix a hardware that is not shown on your computer. First, right-click on the Windows icon and click on Disk Management. Once you are on Disk Management, what we're going to do is check whether or not the hard drive appears here and if it has a volume created. If your hard drive does appear here and it's appearing with a message like this, it means that your hard drive doesn't have a volume and it will need to be created. Maybe you have bought a brand new hard drive and that might be one of the reasons that your hard drive is not shown on your computer, as most brand new hard drive doesn't come with the volume created. To fix this, all you have to do is right click on the hard drive that has a allocated space and click on New Simple Volume. Then click on Next, Next. On here you can change the hard drive letter or just use the default that I choose. I'm gonna leave the default for the purpose of this video. Click on Next. On here you can change the file system. You will have three options depending on your hard drive capacity and the model of your hard drive. FAT32, which is only gonna be available for hardware that has a maximum capacity up to 32GB, MTFS, and exFAT. If you have more than 32GB, you will not have this option. You're only gonna see NTFS and on some hard drive exFAT. If you really wanna format the hardware to FAT32, you will have to use an external software such as ES Data Partition. From here you can change the volume label, the name of the volume. You can use the default that I choose or change it to whatever name that you want. Keep in mind that you don't have to change the name right away. You can just use the default and change the name later. Click on Next, Finish. Now that the volume has been successfully created, what we need to do now is format the hard drive. We need to format the hard drive before we can use it. Click on File Explorer or click on the Windows icon and type File Explorer. Click on it, then click on this PC, and as you can see, we don't have a hard drive capacity, even though we created the volume. We need to format the hard drive before we can use it. Right click on the hard drive, click on Format. On here you will have two options, Quick Format and Full Format. Keep in mind that the full format could take more than 1 hour, depending on your hard drive capacity and your hard drive speed. I'm gonna use Quick Format for the purpose of this video. Then click on Start, click on OK, and wait for the system to format the hard drive. They will take longer depending on your computer's speed. Once the hard drive has become successfully formatted, you will get a message saying that the format has been completed. Then you can now access the hard drive. Now what we need to do is test whether or not the hard drive works. To do so, what we need to do is copy a file onto the hard drive. Select the file that you want to copy, select your hard drive, right click on it, click on Paste, and wait for the system to copy the file onto the hard drive. Now, open the file to see that it works. As you can see, the file works and the hard drive works completely fine. Now, if your hard drive still doesn't appear on your computer, the last step is to fix it by opening Command Prompt. To do so, click on the Windows icon and type cmd. Right click on it, click on Run as Administrator. You will get a notification prompt. Simply click on Yes. Okay, let me try it again. Sometimes this can happen. Now, type the next command. I will leave this command on the video description and on the comment section below. Disk part. Again, disk part. Hit enter on your keyboard. And now type list space disk. Again, list space disk. Hit enter on your keyboard. Now on here, you will have a list of all the available hard drive on your computer. Now what we need to do is select the hard drive that we want to fix. If your hard drive still doesn't appear here, then there might be something wrong with your hard drive. You might be need to send your hard drive for a replacement or send your hard drive to a data center so they can check what's wrong with your hard drive. But if it does appear here, then what we need to do is select the hard drive that we want to fix. Mine is an 8 GB hard drive, so it is disk 5. Yours might be different. Now type select space disk and your hard drive. Mine is 5, yours might be different. Hit enter. And this file has now been successfully selected. The next section is gonna delete all your data on the hard drive. If you have important data, then you will need to send the hard drive to a data center so they can recover the data. You require any of that, you can just continue with the video. You have been warned. Now the hard drive has been successfully formatted. Now go back and do all the steps again. Right click on the Windows icon, disk management, right click on the hard drive, create the volume again, next, finish, format the hard drive, click on start, wait for the system to format the hard drive, and the hard drive has now been successfully fixed. Copy the file onto the hard drive. You can see the hard drive has now been successfully fixed. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel for more videos like this one. And you can leave a like if you like. If you dislike it, please dislike it. And I will be seeing you on the next video. This was Chris J Technology.